Well, it looks like Errol Spence just lost another opponent. Seems like Errol just can't get a fight, and I'm explaining that in 1 second. It's your boy CJ Goodfella back with the Boxing Clinic. Get dig. Evening grind. You know how we do. Thanks for everybody for supporting the page and subscribing, man. We trying to keep it moving and keep it pushing. Got some good things coming, but apparently one of the the smaller pool of opponents for Errol Spence just got smaller. Luis Collazo posted on Instagram that he's injured and will be out for a while. Now it's funny when it's time for Errol Spence finally got that title, got that strap around him. You know, they said before he got the strap, it was like I'm gonna show the Instagram post in a minute. Before he got the strap, oh he gotta get a world title. Oh he gotta show us veterans, like Andre Berto said, that he's real. He gotta pay his dues and all this other shit. Now that he got a strap, nobody even saying shit about Errol Spence, man. You know, Danny Garcia ducking him, Keith Thurman injured, now Luis Collazo coming up injured and shit. You know, here we go right here, man. You know, Luis Collazo, you know, can't bounce around yet, but I can ride the iron horse, whatever the fuck that is. Slow motion better than no motion. So, recovery mode, revival, all this other shit, man. He just knocked out, Sammy Vasquez not too long ago. I called him Sammy Vargas. I don't know why the hell I called him Sammy Vargas a couple videos ago. Shout out to my man who pointed that out. Appreciate that, man. Now he injured all of a sudden, man. He was supposed to fight Devin Alexander on a Broner and Mikey Garcia undercard. He's supposed to be on there with Swift Hurd and Trout. Both of those got, slashed, cut from the card. Alexander's fighting Walter Castillo, coming off painkiller addiction. And most people wonder why the sudden slide of Devin Alexander happened. He had a painkiller addiction. You go search that up on boxing scene. A couple months ago, Kevin Hunningham talked about it. I did a video on it as well. You can search that as well. You don't want to do all that reading. But and then Trout and Hurd is going down on October 14th, and I think it's official. Was official according to Hurd. Triple header on on Showtime in Brooklyn Barclay, headed by Charlo and Erickson Lubin. But Errol Spence can't get a break, man. I did a video a couple months ago calling him the new Paul Williams, not Gennady Golovkin. Errol Spence is the real Paul Williams, not just because he's a welterweight, because he's seriously avoided. Golovkin hid out in Kyrgyzstan in Germany all that time. He signed a bad promotional deal. That's on him. Guys was willing to fight Golovkin. Golovkin wasn't willing to fight those guys. Andre Ward called him out. Erislandy Lara had been calling him out. So he has suitors. Nobody's calling Errol Spence's name out. And all of a sudden, everybody that's, opposed to fight Errol Spence is suddenly becoming injured or suddenly entering a witness protection program. If it's Danny Garcia, who's talking about fighting Mikey Garcia, who's talking about fighting Luis Collazo, who's talking about fighting everybody but, Errol Spence, Sean Porter, and Danny Garcia supposed to fight, but Danny Garcia told him to send a contract. Still ain't heard nothing about that. But Sean Porter, he said, Errol Spence is not invincible. I look at Keith Thurman as the invincible guy, and all this bullshit as the number one guy. All these motherfucking excuses. It's real, man. He's the most avoided fighter I've seen since Paul Williams, and that's Errol Spence. Guys coming up injured. I ain't seen this shit before. Keith Thurman trying to fight him. Oh, I injured my elbow. Then he around in Acapulco getting married and shit. Now Luis Collazo, a lower level guy that was like we accepted because he upset a few uppercuts. He coming up injured. Amir Khan talking about he won a big fight. He ain't speaking Errol Spence's name. Nobody's talking that Errol Spence shit, man. What are you gonna have to do? Move up to find some competition? Nobody's trying to fight this guy, man. And motherfuckers coming up injured and then witness protection agency or they ducking and dodging this man. Come on, man. Somebody step up and fight this man. But we gone.